Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for a weekly reading, so let's get started. Let's find out what's going to be happening for our Pisces people. In that card. What's going to be happening with our Pisces people? All right, got a few so far. Please give me more cards, universe, for our Pisces. What's going to be happening with them? All right, I know we have lots of cards here, so let's get them down here so we can take a good look at them. Okay. All right, Pisces. The overall energy of this reading, the Five of Wands. You feeling a little stressed and confused, a little anxious about something? Let's find out what that's all about. That surrounds the whole reading. So up here in your highest energy, we have the Ace of Wands. This is about new beginnings. It's also next to the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords, that's rushing in to cut something out that isn't serving you. There's a new beginning right in front of you that you don't want. That you're thinking, no, change my mind. So that Knight of Swords is right next to the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is about a spiritual lesson. The whole thing here would be about a spiritual lesson. That universe will blow that horn down on you over and over and over until you learn your spiritual lesson, whatever that might be. And for some reason, it has to do with this new beginning that you were going to take, but you decided, no, that isn't for me, for whatever reasons. It comes from all this stress and confusion here, anxiety. It's over a commitment. So this new beginning has to do with the commitment. The Hierophant, the Ace of Wands. The Hierophant is traditional values, probably marriage. So either you're thinking about getting a divorce, or you're thinking about getting out of an engagement of sorts. Because it was just causing you too much stress, too much confusion about the whole thing. It's like, forget it. That's what I feel. That's what I get from this. Forget it. We have the Queen of Swords here on the other side of all that stress, all that confusion. The Queen of Swords, this is air, possible air energy, be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But this is seeking the truth and the clarity of the matter. This has to do with your judgment. This has to do with your spiritual lesson. So it also has to do with you changing your mind and deciding that this is not the right new beginning for you. Under the Hierophant, we have the Ten of Wands. So putting down that burden of that, either the marriage or engagement, some type of commitment here, putting that down. That was just too much for you to handle. It's right next to the Hangman. You've actually reached out to the universe, seeking advice in this situation. because of all the stress, all the anxiety and confusion. So the universe hears you. When the hangman comes out, they hear you. They're trying to enlighten you with answers. So some of your answers could be in this reading. We have the moon card here. This is your card, Pisces, right under the Queen of Swords, all that truth and clarity. But more importantly, it's about revealing. So I think the truth and the clarity here is you. It's you revealing how you're feeling, what you really want, the changing of the mind. That's what it looks like. So we have the Emperor. So the Emperor, this could be the other person. It could be you. But this is a card of Aries. Aries may or may not be in your chart or in this reading or around this reading. But more importantly, the energy is being pretty rigid, stubborn, just like being the leader, like calling the shots, so to speak. But they're very well liked and respected by others. There's a tower moment right here next to the Emperor. I really kind of think this is the other person, and male or female. So getting hit with a tower moment because you speak your truth here. You speak your truth about this commitment, about that commitment that is just causing you all this stress, all this anxiety, and you've got to speak your truth. It's about that Ten of Cups. It's about that home that's supposed to be filled with love and family and, you know, rainbows and sunshine. And it's about this commitment. That Tower card. It's about the engagement. This could be all about an engagement that you've been planning. This is other people celebrating your achievements in an engagement here, or an anniversary for that matter. But it just feels like you're blowing up this relationship. We have the King of Wands up here in your highest energy, carries that staff and new beginnings. This is fire, like I said, fire energy, be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They may be involved. We also have the Leo or the Aries here. So very well could have Aries in the reading. But this staff of new beginnings is next to your judgment card here. It's like there is a lesson to be learned here. And it might be just, you know, not thinking things through maybe before getting into this commitment, not paying attention to who it is you're committing to, just doing it because you can type energy. Let's see if there's more cards for this reading, please, for Pisces. What are more cards here for Pisces reading? What are more cards for Pisces reading? All right. So, what we have is Seven of Pentacles. You waited a long time for the right person. Maybe that's why you went ahead and went for it, for this new beginning. Because you waited for a long time, Pisces, for someone to come in that would offer you this commitment. And, you know, you really want this Ten of Cups, okay? But you're having second thoughts. I'm telling you, this is not the right thing for you. It might be because of the stress, the anxiety, and everything is why you want to change your mind, why you want to blow it up. But, you know, if it just feels like you've just waited so long and that you got tired of waiting. We have this Eight of Wands next to this. There was a lot of communication going on here. about this commitment, this engagement, about spending, your life together in love and harmony. Um, this is also right above the soulmate card. So they're a soulmate, okay? This card would not come out if they were not a soulmate. It's down here with this Emperor and the Tower card. So you're blowing up the soulmate here. There'll always be a soulmate, but you're blowing up this commitment that you have with the soulmate. That's what I see here. It's like you're not going to go through with it. It's not right for you. Is there one more card? I really won't. Okay, the Seven of Cups is confusion and love. That's what it's all about. You're confused. See, the center of the reading is confusion, anxiety, and stress. And it's confusion about love. You're not sure if you really love them enough to go through with all this. You're not sure if they're the right cup for you. So yeah, you want to postpone it. I don't know that you're actually calling it off. I think you decided to halt it. Just halt everything with this Knight of Swords. Speak about it. Speak your truth with the Queen of Swords here about this union that is to take place, about this commitment. No, you need more clarity. You need more truth and clarity about this before moving forward. You're freaking out, is what I see. And, fine. Better safe than sorry. They are a soulmate. You are going to blow their mind over this. So this is where we're at. I don't see a final outcome here, but I do see a lot of communication, a lot of confusion in love. I see you blowing up a relationship for the time being until you get this figured out. So, wow, Pisces, that was your reading. Thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.